Good morning, I'm Nivariti Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Friday, 13th of June. In this update, at least 290 are dead after a plane crash in Western India with at least one passenger identified alive. The Air India Boeing 787 Dreamliner had just taken off from Ahmedabad, heading for London's Gatwick Airport. It crashed into a doctor's hostel. More than 240 passengers were on board, including Indian, British, Canadian and Portuguese nationals. CNN's Aranima says the one reported survivor flung himself from the plane through the emergency door.
The aircraft was still gaining height, therefore he survived. He has some impact injuries. He's being given medical attention.
Air India's Chief Executive and Managing Director, New Zealander Campbell Wilson, is overseeing the response.
This is a difficult day for all of us, and our efforts now are focused entirely on the needs of our passengers, crew members, their families and loved ones.
Some properties at Christchurch's Littleton remain evacuated following a late-night landslide. Fire and Emergency Southern Shift Manager Alex Norris says emergency crews were called to the portside town around 9 p.m. Fire and emergency crews called in urban search and rescue and police so they could go door to door, checking homes and evacuating residents. The man who killed Christchurch real estate agent Yan Fei Bao is being sentenced today. Ding Jun Chao was found guilty of murdering the 44-year-old who went missing after the pair viewed a house in Hornby in July 2023. Her body was discovered with stab wounds over a year later, buried on farmland outside the city. And a coroner is preparing to hand down findings in relation to the death of Gore toddler Lockie Jones in an oxidation pond in 2019. Two police investigations found the 3-year-old accidentally drowned, but his father has always believed he was murdered. An inquest into the death was held in Invercargill last year. Meanwhile, a High Court judge says 27-year-old, on the balance of probabilities, killed a 54-year-old esteemed entomologist. Stephen Thorpe was fatally stabbed near the Blockhouse Bay Tennis Club in August. At the High Court in Auckland yesterday, Justice Graham Lang said the defendant, who has name suppression, can't be found guilty because of his mental illness. He's returned to the Mason Clinic, a lockdown psychiatric facility where he's been since his arrest. Advocates say projections for the correction system should be a wake-up call for policymakers. The Ministry of Justice expects the prison population will increase 36% by 2035 to more than 14,000 people. It's prompted concerns for the country's ability to cope with demand. Amnesty International Campaigns Director Lisa Woods worries about more people being funnelled into the system.
What we need to see, if we're really going to make a difference, is serious investment in the causes of offending. And until we get that right, we're going to be stuck in this cycle that makes us all worse off.
In sport, Australia are 144 for 8 in their second innings, a lead of 218 at stumps on the second day of the World Test Championship cricket final against South Africa at Lords. JJ Spawn is the early clubhouse leader at golf's US Open on the formidable Oakmont course after karting a 4-under par 66. Cronulla have resurrected the NRL League season with a 30-18 win to open round 15 against St George Illawarra. I'm Nivariti Manu, and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.